look and watch. Ready yet? Get set. It's all that.
Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Grace Gorgeous channel. Hi everybody, how y'all doing? Like, comment, subscribe, and the notification bell for y'all know when I'm posting. Stay tuned for more videos. I got more videos coming y'all way. Y'all don't want to miss it. So basically, yeah, stay tuned for more videos because it will be more videos coming your way. You don't want to miss this video, okay? So with this video right here, I will be doing a Instagram subscribers where I'll be talking about it in the video. Y'all gonna see the video and I'll be talking about it. This is another reaction video. So I said, why not? Because y'all been enjoying these reaction videos. Why not give y'all reaction videos and tell y'all my opinion? So to the next slide, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Grace Gorgeous show. So in this video we have is a woman who fly this man out just to do some intercourse with him, and she done paid for it and he don't want to do it. He said he want to get to know her and stuff like that. Cause might be the first mistake you actually did wrong was flew him out just to do some intercourse with him. And be honest, girl, I wouldn't flew no man out. I'm so sorry. You have to get to know the person. I get everybody is very different in a way when it comes to getting, but you have to get to know somebody. You just can't fool out a stranger you don't know and think they're gonna give you some type of satisfaction with that. And when you get to know somebody, then you get to see their vibe, get to see everything about them. That's the whole point, getting to know them when you get that introduction of that person. But just don't go and flew that person out and he don't want to give you no nookie. Okay, he don't want to have to give you no nookie. He don't want to do nothing, you know. And if he told you he's gonna give your money back, let him give your money back, because you flew him out. And it's like, I don't want to get how y'all flew out these strangers out, and it's like they don't know you. You have to take the, what's the word? It's like I can't think of it, but it's right. It's the inspiration. It's a word I'm looking for, but I know I ain't gonna say it right. But you gotta take the initiative to realize that you have to meet people before you jump into bed with them. Okay, you can't fling around a person and expect to not to know them. I see what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? Like, just don't go fooling out people that y'all don't know, because y'all make yourself look crazy and not all the way there yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, take the time to get to know a guy or know a female before y'all fooling him out. It's not that wrong to get to know somebody and understand where they coming from. You have to know what they coming from. Like, I get your perspective and I get his perspective. But at the end of the day, you was in the wrong for fooling him out that he wasn't trying to do nothing with you. So you wasted your money. I don't know how, you know, you wasted your money or fooling him out that he don't want to do nothing with you. And I expect that. Some guys want to get to know you before they want to do some intercourse with you. You know, like I get like all sides matter, but at the end of the day, you have to love that person either or without that satisfaction. End of the day, I don't know. Maybe I'm speaking on up a fact that I am speaking what I need to speak on these type of things. But end of the day, I wouldn't fool out no stranger just for some intercourse that I don't know. I'd rather get to know you and stuff like that, case might be, but I'm still ain't flying you out, because he probably have his own money, or he probably was just like, okay, fool me out, and you got on that plane. But anyway, he's more took the initiative of getting on that plane. I'll be like, no, don't waste your money, because I'd rather get to know you. I don't want you to waste your money. That was the simple thing for him to do. It was like to text her and tell her, listen, I don't want you to waste your money. I just want to get to know you, stuff like that. He could have said all that on the text when he told her that. But he got on the plane and flew her over there and told her in her face. Like, I would have you tell me on the phone, and that way I don't got to feel like I'm wasting no money. Which I get what she's saying. You should just told me on the phone, stuff like that. But no, you thought it was going to be X, Y, and Z, and that's not what we're here for. But I don't know, maybe, let me hear y'all thoughts on this video. But I just think that's the way how it should happen in my perspective. See you on the next slide. So this is the next slide where the kids was online playing Roblox, and this kid was she didn't know it was adult. Okay, she didn't know, she was just talking to this person, and the kid gave this person, was just playing Roblox, and gave this person this address, and the man showed up to the house. Okay, and the lady said, "Why you here?" He said, "Oh, one of your kids gave me the address to play Roblox with him." And the lady said, "You're not coming to my house playing Roblox. You're a stranger. That's a whole good. And why would you want to play no Roblox? You ain't coming in my house." So it was going back and forth. Well, you can't really hear, but you read it. Kid asked him over, and the man was like, "I want to play Roblox." He's like 34, 38. That came to the house, but he's a grown man. Like, why are you speaking to, like, I get, like, kids, when they play certain games, they don't know who they're talking to. They don't know if they actual age. You don't know. It could be anybody that's playing Roblox and playing these type of games. And with these things is, know what your kids is watching in the day. Because they can sit there thinking they have themselves fun, but they talk to a whole stranger that's a grown-ass man. And it's like, know what your kids is watching. Because they just giving out interest and stuff like that, and you be like, okay, you just having fun, but then you get a knock at the door, like, who is you? And well, your kid said this and that. Like, why would you send kids? Then the kids like, he's my friend. Like, the kids don't know. Okay, they don't understand. So it's very hard when you do certain things. Okay. This might get a hang on my hand. It doesn't fail, but yeah, just pay attention to your kids and know what your kids watch, because it's very dangerous out here. Then it's like you don't know what could happen to your kids. So just pay attention when they playing these games, and you thinking that's what they playing, but then they over here sending the address and stuff like that. Just be careful when you doing these games, because you do have to be on the lookout when they is reacting to these games, and especially when they doing it on the computer and they don't know who they're talking to. So be careful, be on the lookout, and know what your kids are watching. Pay attention, look at the signs. Okay, so we're going to the next slide. Okay, so this next video where this woman wanted him to pay for her and her kids, because she brought her kids there to this restaurant. And he like, I'm only paying for you. I'm not paying for your kids and stuff like that. And she like, you all pay for my kids and kids might be, right? And he like, no, I only paying for you and stuff like that. Anything just short, he comes out the restaurant paying for his stuff, not paying for hers and stuff like that. And she like, you're not gonna pay for me, my kids? I said, no, okay with that. Like, this is only the first day. Like, I want to get to know you. This is the first day is to get to know you and stuff like that. Like, then you didn't tell me you had kids and stuff like that. It might be, So she goes walking to her car. It's like she have one of her arm, and then there's actually 3 of them. So she basically got 4 kids. It's like, like 3 or 4 kids, right? She's like, oh nah, like where my Uber ad and stuff like that. This is not what I signed for, stuff like that. Ladies, I understand you have kids, what you do, and it's hard to find babysitter. It is hard to find babysitter. It is. But you have to remember, you're on the first date. You have to get to know the guy and put everything on the table. Okay? The first date does not mean he has to pay for your kids. Okay? He's paying for you. That's not for your kids. Okay? So you can't get mad because he's not paying for your kids. You have to pay for your own kids. Okay? When you go on the first date, it's called the first impression. The first impression is that to get to know you, and then you go When y'all go to a restaurant, then you put everything on the table. Listen, I got kids, I got this. You put everything on the table. First date does not mean you have to pay for your kids because he don't know your kids. You cannot get mad because he don't know your kids, okay? So he don't have to pay for your kids, but you have to pay for your kids because those are your kids, okay? Stop thinking the first date is where guys got to pay for your kids. The first date is where they don't have to pay for your kids, okay? You come out of pocket and you pay for your own kids, okay? Because this is not making no sense. Us women have to do better, okay? Us women have to do better. Like I said, the first oppression is to meet that man to pay for you. He don't have to pay for you and your kids, okay? I understand you come with a whole lot of baggage. But at some point, you have to separate those baggage from meeting somebody to they don't actually know you yet. And they don't know your kids yet, okay? So when you first meet somebody is, you have to pay. Just how, let's say if I had kids, he's paying for me. I'm going to date, he's paying for me. I'm letting him pay stuff at them. Not go home. He's like, what's that for? I'm buying this stuff for my kids. You pay for me, I appreciate it, but I'm taking some food home that I'm paying for out of my pocket to pay for my kids. So do that. But just don't think he's supposed to pay for both because he don't know you. And you have to realize guys don't know you because they don't know nothing about you. You can't put everything on a guy. Okay, I get it. We want guys to buy us certain things, but at a certain percent, you have to know your value, which I get. But at the end of the day, it's like, understand where he's coming to. Understand where he's coming from. You don't have to pay for your kids if you don't want to, because those are not his kids. Okay. Like, I get it. Everybody needs somebody. But in the day, and then you had your kids outside. You had like 3 or 4 of them outside in your car. Well, they should have been in the house on the round, so they had to come with you. Okay? I get, like I said, I get you. It's hard to find a babysitter. It is. But you could have rescheduled. And then, no, can I reschedule? Because I got to find me a babysitter. I don't want to take them. I'd rather just wait to be me and you. You could have rescheduled it, okay? If you know you didn't have the proper time to, find a nice babysitter. But anyway, y'all, next slide. But y'all, that's only time we have. I hope y'all like my opinions on these 3 topics that I gave y'all from Instagram. Hope y'all like, comment, subscribe. Tell me some of y'all thoughts, what y'all think of these situations. And tell me some things y'all could have done to make this situation a whole lot different from what these other people was doing. So tell me some of y'all responses. And like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Share my video. Tell a friend about my videos. And there'll be more reaction videos coming y'all way. Okay? But I need to know some of y'all thoughts about these three topics. What if y'all was in their shoes, what would y'all have done to do things a little more different, or a little more conservative, where they will understand what y'all coming from in the day? But that's one time we have. Later, y'all. Mwah. Love y'all.